These new Georgia recruiting rumors are starting to heat up. Georgia currently has the 10th best recruiting class in the class of 2025, and they've already landed 5 prospects in the class, landing 3-star running back Bo Walker, 4-star tight end Ethan Babor, 4-star linebacker Jaden Perlott, 4-star tight end Ellis Williams, and 5-star defensive lineman Justice Terry. And I just made a video where the Georgia Bulldogs are linked with 4 of the top recruits in the class of 2025, and they should be landing them here in the next couple of weeks. If you haven't seen it already, click the link in the top right corner. But there has been some new rumors surrounding Georgia where they might be landing 2 more elite level prospects in the class of 2025. So all my Bulldog fans, leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button. The second that any recruiting news, rumors, anytime a player commits, you name it, we're gonna be covering it over here at Sharpe Sports. So hit that subscribe button, turn on your notifications, and leave this video a like. And these 2 players that we're about to watch, comment your thoughts down below on the 2 after you've taken a look at their highlights. Enough of me rambling along, let's jump straight into the highlights so you can see the type of players that Georgia's about to be landing. 3, 2, 1. So starting it off, Benjamin Wolk has a high grading that the 8th best interior offensive lineman in the country, Mason Short, is going to be becoming a Bulldog. He is 6'5.5", 305 pounds of just pure animal. So this is the beauty of Georgia's offensive line. A guy who is 6'5.5", 305 pounds is usually an offensive tackle, but what way to use your hands here. This is beautiful. Look at this hand chop right here. Boom, just straight up decleated on me right there. But Georgia's so big on their offensive line that a 6'5.5" player can be on the interior of their offensive line. But yeah, Mason Short was actually committed to Alabama for a very long time, and just a couple of months ago decommitted from Alabama and reopened up his recruiting. Now it looks like Georgia might be getting the 4-star offensive lineman. Go catch a body in the open field. There it is. Yeah, I've covered this kid's highlights before when he was an Alabama prospect. He's just a freakishly strong and amazingly talented interior offensive lineman. The way he uses his hands is absolutely phenomenal. And then he's just ridiculously strong on top of that. Yeah, Mason Short, this is a guy, go back and look at my other video because Georgia's setting up to have one of the most elite offensive lines in all of college football. And if they add Mason Short with the other players that are prospected and rumored to be going to Georgia, Georgia's gonna have one of the scariest offensive lines, and they're gonna be having 2 or 3 guys go in the first 2 days of the NFL draft when it's their time to shine. And the second player that is linked to be going to Georgia is being heavily rumored by Steve Wiltfong himself, the director of recruiting for 24/7 Sports. This is 4-star wide receiver and the 11th best receiver in the class, Travis Smith Jr. This kid, 6'4", as you can see him straight up snag that ball out of the air. Look at how high up he is snagging this ball. That is crazy. He is 6'4" and 195 pounds. This kid, if he's able to extend like that, that was crazy. Sit him down. Yeah, if he's able to high point the ball like that, that is going to be a phenomenal player for the Georgia Bulldogs. Just go and big body him. Let's go. Talk your talk, my guy. Hey. My guy Travis Smith Jr., this kid, he is a throw it up and he's coming down with it type of wide receiver. Yeah, I definitely see his game is going to translate extremely well with Georgia because Georgia, they like to really bully you on the ground with their running game, and then they're always gonna have a wide receiver that's a little bit more shifty that they can throw underneath to, but then they're gonna have that guy that they're just gonna be able to bomb it to. Think George Pickens, like that is the type of receiver that I would comp Travis Smith to. He is a deep ball, throw it up, and he's coming down with it, physical wide receiver. George Pickens is the type of wide receiver that I would be comparing him to. I mean, just look at him just snagging this ball out of the air. Talk your talk, my guy. Talk your talk. There it is. Thank you. Let's go. Right place, right time. I like this kid's game a lot. He's a big body wide receiver that plays big. That's the thing. A lot of these smaller, or a lot of the bigger wide receivers, they want to be shifty and play small. No, he's like, hey, I'm bigger than a lot of these guys. Let me just go and out muscle people. Yeah, just get him about the play. And he's fast too. He's definitely got a quick first step, and then he uses his body extremely well downfield. Thank you. So those are the 2 recruits that have just been heavily linked with Georgia, and they should be committing to Georgia here in the next couple of days. All my Georgia fans, comment your thoughts down below. I think that both of these guys are going to be great additions to your 2025 recruiting class. I think that Travis Smith Jr., I think that kid is going to be something special. Like I said, George Pickens is the comp that I have for him. By the time he gets to college, he's probably going to be pushing 200 pounds, 205. He can stay right at that size, and he's going to be more than good enough at that 6'4" and 191 pounds, playing that physically in high school. That should let you know the type of wide receiver that you got. Also, Mason Short, that kid is ridiculously strong. And for an interior offensive lineman, he's actually pretty athletic and pretty mobile as well. He does a great job of using his hands and never really gets himself out of position. He's never really in a hurry. He's always playing with the speed of the game. That's something that I see a lot of offensive tackles. They try and get back so quickly, or they try and get into contact so quickly that they end up making a mistake. Mason Short does a really good time of being patient and making sure that he's putting himself in the right position to win. Comment your thoughts down below on these 2 though. I need to hear from all my UGA fans. Leave this video a like and hit that subscribe button. Like I said, any news that happens around Georgia, we're gonna be covering it here, bringing it straight to you first things first. I love and appreciate all y'all, and I hope that you have a super blessed rest of your day. If nobody has told you this today, you matter. Seriously, I want you to take a second and really hear what I'm saying. You matter. You bring a positive impact to this world, and you affect more people's lives in a positive way than you could ever realize. If you're ever going through something, if you ever feel like nobody's listening to you, or if you feel like you're not living up to your potential and you're getting in your head about it, call upon Jesus. Whether you've had a relationship with him before, or you have not, or you talk to him on a daily basis, or you never talked to him before, Jesus Christ is always there for every single last one of us. There's a verse in the Bible that says, when we were his enemies, he died for us. So how much more will he do when we are with him? Pretty much saying Jesus died for all of us before we even accepted him. So how much more do you think that he would give once you have accepted him? It's a beautiful saying. Another one is, cast all your cares upon the Lord, for he cares for you greatly. He doesn't say cast some of your cares upon him. He does not, oh, God doesn't care about me getting a good grade on a test, or oh, God doesn't care about, he cares about every single last thing. Don't ever think something is too big or too small for Jesus. Know that you can give everything to Christ, and whatever you want to change in your life, know that you can change it for the better through Jesus Christ. I want you guys to always remember that. Love and appreciate all y'all, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.